Greetings, everybody. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Stellaris, Cetusian Imperium, episode 16, which originally streamed live on Twitch. So I'm still in the hole a few territories, but it's not that bad. I've held my own. And I think what I'm going to do is send one fleet to recapture Byron, while the other fleet stays at Small Street in case the Themlar executioners send their main fleet to Small Street. While one repairs, the other will recapture. There is a fleet somewhere, somewhere joint that's recapping stuff. But I think it's small, but here, let me regroup at Small Street, ready to defend. I'd be really surprised if these guys keep pushing my way, though. Because it's, because their numbers are beaten. Careful Connies are not friends? No, they aren't. And Armin Lucio, welcome. You grabbed the base game since the sale.
The enemy is in our sights. Fire when ready.
How can scientists gain XP after you're done surveying? They can assist research at planets. They can analyze anomalies if there's anomalies left to be analyzed. There's still a lot left for you to do. Even when they're... And they just level up after time, too. There's passive XP, too. Just like governors can passively regain experience. So both these fleets are repaired, but that guy's leaving. So let me go recapture my territory real fast. It looks like Uthabulon is grabbing Skyra's bastion now. Themlar just lost everything in the north. They just, yeah, they're done here. Their homeworld just got captured by Uth. There it is. Now we have Skyra. We have Skyra back too. I'm gonna get rid of the Small Street. I'm gonna get rid of the Skyra Bastion. The Small Street Bastion keeps my homeworld protected. Something has to give because I can't afford this. In fact, I'm money critical, so let me sell off some minerals. That's basically how I've been keeping myself afloat. So you're going to see a lot of my southern territory collapse initially, but then as soon as this fleet is able to get out there, it will flip-flop back to my
Prepare the boarding parties.
My hands. So I'm going to have one fleet recapture and the other chase down this micro fleet that's just been capping stuff. And then I'll be able to repair at Small Street again and then head south. Alright, I'm just gonna get ahead of them with the Skyra fleet to Petrable, because that's where they're gonna be next. They have nowhere to go, because they come to Cetus, the station blows them up. They stay in Markhab, Zach kills them, they go to Petrable, they die. So no matter where they go, they're cornered. It's like checkmate at this point. So Skyra will just sit at the Markhab jump. Yeah, they're done. You guys are done. Alright, looks like Uth is starting to send its fleets south so that they can help me recover territory. And then I'm going to have my scientist here. Let's do AK Dev. The scientist start to research the debris, because there's a lot of good science to be had. Right, so both rendezvous for Small Street. And I'll start to reinforce as best as I can. So now it's the push to recapture everything. Tannering's under attack again, but I think that this fleet is going to fail against the station. Yeah, it's going to fail against the station.
They wish to speak with us.
Nope. Yeah, so here's Uth actually starting to help me, rather than just swallow the North. Not that I mind them swallowing the North, that's been fun to watch, but at a cost, because I own this little...
They wish to speak
this
with
little
us.
C-section. It's pretty much what I am. A tiny little C-section. Whoa. Thanks, chair. So, some quick repairs, because Zach's fleet is a little damaged, and then we'll get back out there to do maximum recapture of territories. Probably splitting up to go north and south in this here. Actually, Skyra, you start just moving. Don't even wait.
The enemy is in our sights. Fire when ready.
So Tannering did hold up against that. They're probably not going to hold up against this fleet here, though. So I have a ticking time that I have to deal with that. This did not pan out as we expected. I don't know. The Themlar's kind of dead. So even if I haven't recaptured my territory, my arch nemesis is sort of dead, which kind of works for me.
Engaged. Give them a broadside.
Because I don't think them's coming back from this. Just not possible. So the tradition I just picked up here is building districts build faster and cost less. So we can build things quick. This is probably best case. Best case would have been that if that Uthabulon fleet that was going to go to, like, Tannering possibly didn't disappear. That would have been best case.
They wish to speak
in my
with
opinion. But, this is a close second. Yeah, I lost these systems here, and Tannering got terror bombed, so like that wasn't so cool. And they just captured the station over Tannering so they could bomb it again. And I don't have anyone in position to defend that, which isn't good either. And my governor at Dragon Mark 1 is now a drug addict. Okay. May he live long and prosper.
They wish to speak with
It's
us.
a high-stress job, I get it. So, peace treaty is being offered. Obviously, I'm not going to take it. I want to run out the clock the longest I can, because the longer I run out this clock, the more territory I'm likely to recapture. So, definitely, That and I'm not at the point of war exhaustion. I'm close. 94%, but I'm not 100%, so I don't even have the 2-year timer anymore. This is a pretty big fleet here. Where'd they go? No, don't make that jump. I'm not going to send my 3K against a 4K. That's just dumb. Alright, are they following me? No, they're not following me. Okay, let's regroup here. Because they're pushing their fleets against me, and I don't have backup at the moment. Backup is mucking around up here, not actually helping me. Now, there is this this little button here, Take Point, which encourages allies to send their fleets to come help in a specific spot. But that doesn't always work. It's very wishy-washy at best. So right now, I'm just not expecting the Uths to help me out where I need help. Just for the best. So I'm having my fleets double back to Will's, stopping this 4.4K cluster from pushing westward more. While this 2.4K helps to recapture some of my territory that I honestly don't care very much about comparatively. You just can't tell allies what to do. It's why I don't usually value alliances very highly in Stellaris. Oh my god. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. This fleet's pretty damaged, though. So that's going to work to my advantage, because they have pretty high armor damage that they haven't repaired. So my losses should be pretty minimal comparatively, because they started at 50% armor. Yep, they're getting smoked. For barely any cost. I've lost maybe one destroyer. Maybe not even one. Wasn't counting. Alright, well that's good. That's a 4.4 that is gone. At this point, Themlar's strength still overwhelming to me, but probably not very strong comparatively. So there is the 2-year warning timer there. And now I'm just going to full court push for everything that I can possibly recapture, because I have only 24 months to do it. So anything that I don't capture within 24 months, I don't get to own. So please, Themlar, throw down the gauntlet and help me recap. The AI, what do they prioritize? I have no idea. I haven't dug into the AI code, but what I can tell you is that they're dumb. A lot of the times they just make horrible decisions that don't make any sense, that no human ever would do. Yeah, this war in the north is already like a foregone conclusion. There's basically nothing left up here. But I think the Uthbulan, I mean, I don't know how smart the AI is, but whatever the AI is, they know that if they help to recapture my territory, they don't get to own it. If they recapture, or if they capture this stuff, they get to own it. So there's more of an advantage to them to fight in the north, because they can actually ultimately own that stuff. Whether that's why the AI is making the decisions they're making, I have no idea. I can only speculate. But it sure ain't helping me much. Not right now, at least. So let's keep reinforcing the fleets the best we can. Selling off the everything for alloys. I wish I would be able to make more alloys. Our economy right now can't support, forges and whatnot. It's not going to happen. Make sure these two, one has a lot of armor damage, but make sure they jump together. Recapping Mega Hoof, and then Repo. This happy music in no way reflects the severity of this battle. If the next, 3 battles I lose, I don't get to re-own any of my territory. I just turn around and lose. It's going well so far, though. And then the debris I'm researching, some of it is regenerative hull, some of it is plasteel. All good stuff.
Loots from enemy wrecks seized.
Nice, so that's Mega Hoof. Now to Repo. God, stop messing around up here. Just join me. Ah! Now, what I gotta say is the Uth did a really good job at absolutely crippling Themlar's economy by smoking them up in the north. But they're doing a really bad job of, sealing the deal. Oh, but there is a 6.5k fleet behind me that's just not gonna rendezvous in time, I don't think. Because I am at... Oh, that is... Scientist dying. I don't have a lot of time left on the clock. Ooh, that's a good scientist. Who are you going to be named? You are Kadath. That's a person. That was a spark of genius scientist there. Are they still bombing Tan? Oh man, they just started bombing Tannery again.
Research complete.
And we have regenerative hull tissue by debris research, which is kind of absurd. That we got so much debris that we just reverse engineered it from the piles of rubble. Okay, Force Peace will be possible in about a year. I have about 1 year left, and I'm not going to be able to recapture very much in that 1 year. And I don't have a lot of hope that the Uths are going to help in this manner either. At this point, my fleets are basically nothing but just a few ragged cruisers. But like, what can I do? It's the best I can do. If I get my way, this Uth army, or this Uth navy, will hold down Repo and head east, preventing reinforcements from coming south to this part of the territory. Because I just don't have a lot left in my tank to fight down here.
Loots from enemy wrecks seized.
This very long battle of attrition is taking its toll. But yeah, they're defending me in Repo for now. These small skirmishes are doing wonder for my mill tech. It's true. I am reverse engineering basically everything. Okay, so they are going east. They're going to Takaram. That's good. They weren't going to be able to get down here in time to help me. Oh, no.
Its riches plundered.
I can't fix that. My invading army is way too far away. I'm going to have them start to move, but like, I don't think I can fix that. Oh, look, your reinforcements. Yeah, they're dead.
Flotsam salvaged.
I think my best bet is to combine these two and put the stronger admiral in charge of them. So now we just have the one Skyra Greystorm. And I'm going to sit here and repair because this fleet is toast. It's very damaged. Military readiness. Sure. No one cares what I vote anyway. God, how'd you get Takaram? Oh, they're coming up this way. I see. Right, repair quick, please.
They wish to speak with us.
Oh, my scientist is about to get blown up. No, oddly not. They're not. Oh, they're about to blow up the scientist. Okay, you're repaired. Go to ATK Dev, and then go to Tannering. I didn't realize that they had an invading navy. I didn't catch that between all the other combat. All right, scientists, run.
Turn about.
Run.
We cannot fight
Go.
this foe.
Hop, 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 hop. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Can't catch me. Dun, no, no, no. Yeah, exactly as I predicted. The Galactic Teberan Empire, or Tabataran Empire, took advantage of the weakened Themlar and decided to come south. I sort of knew that was going to happen, and I was just forced into a peace treaty. Damn. Well, I have my home planet, and the Themlar are really not in a good position to ever bully me again, because everybody is guaranteeing my independence at this point. Uths want to demand my vassalization. How about we form a federation? Oh, I don't even have the tradition to do that. I don't think they're going to force vacillation on me because they're guaranteeing my independence, so they can't even declare war on me without breaking that guarantee anyway. So it's kind of moot. So now that I have a peace treaty, let's go collect all the research I can and rebuild as fast as I can. So I have an Arctic world and a Tomb world. So this Shake Your Bunny Arctic world is something that, with a little bit of money, I'd be able to terraform into ocean. So that would be a good next target. Let me go ahead and sell off my earthly possessions to work on that. Because we're going to need to repopulate ASAP. And then the other thing to help me out with the repopulation is terraforming gases, which now I am doing. So we'll terraform that even faster. So, I'll like cancel. Wait, why aren't the gases kicking in? What? Hang on a second. Terraforming gases. Terraform speed plus 50%. Let me save and load. I don't know why the bonus is not kicking in. Kind of strange. Should be 18, not 36. Does it kick in while paused? Yeah. Oh, no, there it goes. If I mouse over it, it says it will become an ocean world in 2397. This is some UI gore right now. Some deep UI gore. This number, and then the number mousing over it, is two very different numbers. Okay. Cool. Yeah, perhaps at the end of the month it will update. Let's see if it's done that, because it's the end of the month. Nope! Just a little bit of a UI gore. Okay. I'm just not going to worry about that. As long as it happens. The other thing that I might be able to do is, if I get climate restoration, I can turn these tomb worlds that got nuked to death back into worlds that I can use again. It's because I have 3 tomb worlds. I have Skyra, Deku, Chelsea. That would open up my ability to start to really recolonize. My homeworld now is out of jobs, so it's odd to be selling off my alloys, but I'm going to use whatever alloys I have to reinvest into my economy as fast as I can so I can rebuild from this. Because, ouch. Do I think the war went in my favor? Yes. Actually, I do. Yeah. It went in my favor because, Themlar... Look at Themlar's area now. Themlar is these 3 pockets. And then this down here, which is relatively unpopulated expanse other than Tannering and Desolate. So Themlar got their butts absolutely walloped during that war. And they were almost extinct at this point. Were all my trade lanes connected? No. Cowley and Repo are not owned by me, and therefore I'm not interconnected. Which is fine. Okay, I'm going to upgrade my ships. Yeah, so Themlar absolutely got smoked in that. Unfortunately, I had to pay the price. And then a lot of this southern territory here got gobbled up by the Tabataran. And the Tabataran are still at war with the Themlar, which means that they're going to continue to gobble up this south. In fact, I would predict the Tabataran aren't even going to leave anything of Themlar left. I think that Themlar will only be these 3 pockets in the north. And these 3 pockets only have Themel populated, which means that the Themlar are basically done. I just don't see them coming back from this ever again. They are, they're the galactic, they're not the galactic menace, but they're basically the equivalent of galactic crisis because they are a determined exterminator, which means that everybody hates them. So, as a result of everybody hating them, now that they have been taken down a notch, I don't see them ever recouping. They just won't. One thing I could have tried to do here is to take out Almor Alveo and see where that wormhole connects to, because that could be an opportunity for expansion as well. Chances are it connects to something garbage, but you never know. I don't have the forces to do that yet, but perhaps soon. Volrelic, thanks for the sub. And Darkuti, thanks for the resub. And welcome to you both. Well, you've been here, but still. Am I able to trade systems at all? No. Well, I mean, I can, but not with Themlar. Themlar can't do diplomacy. When you're a determined exterminator, you're literally incapable of doing diplomacy in any way, shape, or form. Which means that I could never trade territories with Themlar, because I can't even talk to them. Everything is disabled. So I could trade territories with the Uth or with Tabataron, but I don't really have anything that they'd want anyway.
Flotsam salvaged.
So it's really not in their interest to even bother trying to trade with me. Good thought, though. Can you destroy your own colonies? Yeah, you can. There's a few different ways that you can destroy yourself purposefully. No one ever really does it, though. I don't really see why you would do that. Can you spy and usurp? No. Intrigue doesn't really let you take territories. They let you do a little bit of damage, but it's pretty tame. At this point, all that we can do is we can try to rebuild so that the next war with the Themlar, we recapture all that we can, and then get to a point where we can go to war with the Tabataron, because the Tabataron, I think, are going to be the next enemies. I don't think it's going to be Connie. It could be Connie. It could be either Connie or Tabataron. I'm not sure which, but we need to start to ignore the fact that there's Themlar, because the Themlar doesn't really matter at this point, and start working on the Tabataron.
They wish to speak with us.
And Connie. I don't share a border with Connie yet. I actually don't share a border with either of them, but I suspect with Tabataron blowing through Themlar's territory right now that very soon we're going to be bordered with one another.
Loots from enemy wrecks seized.
Them declared war on me, which caused Uth to get drawn into it because they guaranteed my independence. If you guarantee someone else's independence, it means that if they are the defender in a war, you go to their defense. So that's what I was setting up last stream, was getting strong neighbors to guarantee my independence so that if Themlar tried to do what they've been doing for like 3 decades, they would lose out of it. And they have. Themlar's effectively kind of gone. They're not even overwhelming compared to me, and I have such a tiny fleet that if they're not overwhelming compared to me, they are nothing compared to everyone else, because I'm so far behind in the fleet game. So, yeah, Themlar's dead. They're just dead. Morton Drummer, thank you for the follow, by the way.
Flotsam salvaged.
How do I zoom out to see the systems? Mouse wheel. Sorry to make you dizzy. Mouse wheel or, oops, that's not what I meant to do. Yeah, I don't know if there's another bind other than mouse wheel. There's probably if you went through the bindings.
Intellectual booty.
X-ray lasers just got unlocked. Hyperdrive or advanced shields is what calls to me. I'm going to start with hyperdrive because of my hyperdrive border gore is so bad, but what research to do? We've got hyperdrive, shields, or plasma accelerator. Where are we on the Empire strength? Oh, probably dead last. No, we're actually 6th? What the heck? I don't get that. We're ahead of Themlar considerably. I don't know. I was expecting to be dead last because I've been genocided against for multiple generations, but we're actually not as bad as I thought we were. I'm 6th, which is kind of absurd given that I am a microstate. So hey, improvements. Improvement cheers. All right, you guys, 1 minute to vote, but it looks like Hyperdrive is going to win. So let's take a look at that again. Uths are number 1. Castigliani is number 2. Udcavengo or whatever. These guys out here are number 3. Well, I'm counting without the Fallens. And then I'm number 4? How is this possible? Oh, because I have a bunch of relics collected. That's why. Ah, I'm winning the relics game. If you factor out the relics, I'm doing poor. I'm doing, like, near dead last. That's what's going on. Okay. It's just counting the relic win as a winning possibility, which is a bit of a joke, because I'm not going to win that way. At least I can feel good about myself, not coming dead last, I suppose. So, Plasma just got finished. And habitats would be really, really, really powerful for me to start to repopulate, so I'm going to get habitats. And you guys voted for hyperdrives. So a habitat is just like building space stations for population, which is going to be a pretty good tool for me, I think. And I'm continuing to upgrade the ships because we just unlocked more ship tech. So the last tech we just hit was the plasma thrusters, which allows us to move around faster.
They wish to speak with us.
Yep, so here the Teberon are now bordering Utabulan, taking out basically all of the Themlar here, which is exactly what I sort of feared, and exactly what ended up happening. At least I can predict it. It's too bad that I never owned Zimatulan, because I would have liked to have that world there. Aelin, thanks for the bits, by the way. What's the new goal? Oh, that's a good question. Repopulate. And prep for new aggressive neighbors. I'm just going to call it neighbor. So, we have societal research. Oh boy. I don't know. Maybe just research to do more research. I think it's probably the strongest route. I'm going to recruit another scientist. This scientist's name is going to be Daedora78. And you are going to take the place of this scientist here. Doesn't know what they're doing. Go to the leader and fire you. Viper. Oh, sorry, Viper. And then I'm also going to fire Dragon Mark 1 and replace my governor with Rich Anvils instead. Who's old, but gonna live a little longer. Adios, Ranathor. Looking forward to seeing you in chat tomorrow. When does the terraforming finish? Not for a very long time. It's going to be another 1,700 days. I'm not going to bother getting a colony ship until it's like 500 days left or so. Let's see here. We want to get our pop back up, so I'm going to build gene clinics in order to help to repopulate a little faster.
Loots from enemy wrecks seized.
Let's also put the starport back into Costello for that extra trade value, because I have the ability to have one more starbase. Might as well get every last starbase. Or actually, AK Dev doesn't actually have a connection to Cetus, so I'm going to do Costello, but AK Dev is another potential. That is 4 trade value there. So what I'm hoping that Connie doesn't go to war with Themlar, and that I can keep this Themlar pocket to myself, so that next time I go to war with Themlar, I can recapture this pocket, and also recapture all the stuff that I don't have currently, like Cowley, Repo, and this pocket, because it's all border gored, so that Oh no, Teberon can get Cowley and Repo. I take that back, because they have Randall somehow. Yeah, they jumped over Desolate to go to Randall. But, Tabateron... Oh, let me make sure that my borders are closed to Tabateron, so they can't grab this pocket here. They have no way to get there unless they have open borders with Connie. So I'll check if they have open borders with Connie. So for me to do that, I have to check Connie, close their borders to Tabateron. Yes, they have. And then, have I closed my borders? Yes, I have. So they physically have no way to get here, which protects this little bubble from invasion unless Connie decides to invade it. Lord Ravenlock, thank you for the sub, and welcome. Any way to do a multiplayer Stellaris with fans? I've done it in the past, but it doesn't actually work out that well. I didn't really... It was, a less than ideal play. Because people play at different skill levels and either... Yeah. I actually just straight up don't even like multiplayer games 99% of the time. Because what makes for fun multiplayer does not make for good Twitch. In the vast majority of scenarios. I don't think I have anything for this scientist to do, so just hang out. It's unfortunate about Aras that it got sucked up by Tabateron. Nothing I could have done there. How strong is the danger of the wormhole? Like 3 times stronger than my fleet strength. So, can't even think about it at the moment. It's just that strong. I'm rebuilding though. My fleet, that is. But I'm basically rebuilding my fleet to be able to retake the territory that I lost in this bubble that I explained. Not so much to go against Almora Vale, because I don't think that is going to benefit me all that much. This little this sector is not going to have a ton of resources compared to the sum of my X capital plus everything else. But here, you see the fleet strength. It's, 2K, 2K, 3K, 2K, 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 2K. It's strong. Hey, Cat. I'm doing pretty well today. How about yourself? So yeah, I would consider doing a multiplayer, just not on Twitch, perhaps. I think Trustin's actually about to kick up a multiplayer server of Project Zomboid, which will be open to kind of all, but obviously not be streamed. That I'd consider a lot more than something I would stream. Speed the time back up. Yep, rip Themlar, they're basically gone. There's also potentially this bubble to take advantage of. Although I'd have to fight with Uth to take it over. Let's see. Them, I'm going to declare rivals with you, by the way. And then I can declare war on you when? 2318. So in 7 years. Tannering was my capital when Cetus was bombed and invaded and captured for 10 years. So I've had my capital switch between the two of them. So Tannering was actually my last capital that got recapped. They just keep bouncing back. So I'm about to lose Cowley, which is annoying. Unless somehow Themlar holds out there, but I highly doubt that will happen. Because then I'll have border guard with Tabateron. And all the more reason to fight them sometime in the future.
We grow ever stronger.
There is Costello's soon-to-be anchorage. So this anchorage station needs a name. Hey, you lost a station, gained a station. So this is the... if I could spell that right. Inland Lacrosse Anchorage.
They wish to speak with us.
In a non-aggression pact with Union of MAGA. Where are you and what are you? No, I don't care. I'm going to decline it because they're so far away. I'm not going to spend my influence that way.
They wish to speak with us.
I'm only really spending my influence on guarantees, because if I have enough people guaranteeing my independence, they all would have to fight one another to ever invade me. So if you have at least 3 guarantees for you, you know, you're pretty well secured, in other words. And I have 4 guarantees right now. And 1 from Uth and 1 from Castellani, and they're the 2 strongest in the galaxy. So if either one of them declares war on me, the other one has to fight them. Kind of a mutually ensured destruction scenario. Which is good. Good for me to sit pretty like that. There's really not much left for my scientists to do, survey-wise, so I'm going to start to get rid of them. The ETA on the terraforming here is 1100, so still another year or so before I make a colony ship. I'm basically a city-state? Well, yeah, maybe. I'm not that small. I'm not small like, honestly, like the Themlar now. I'm not small like some of the true micro-states up here. There's some tiny, like, 1-star system states. But I'm definitely got my back to the wall. There's no mistaking that. Oddly, it looks like Themlar held out. I can't tell whether that's because the Teberons lost or not. I think what I'm going to start to do is I'm going to build up a spy network against the Tibatarons. So I've been improving my relation with the Uths for a long, long time. I was originally hoping to form a federation or go into a defense pact or something like that, but I don't think that's going to be possible. They just don't see me as a good ally, and I don't blame them because I'm tiny. So it's totally fine. Yeah, acceptance minus 91 or 81 for Federation. But at least there's a guarantee. At least there's a guarantee. If you're wondering why I have such little research this late in the game, it's because I've had my home world invaded multiple times. And I've had probably about 9/10 of my population terror bombed to death and then enslaved. The TLDR, or the TLDW in this instance, is I got really unlucky with hyperlanes early on, with a terrible hyperlane path that made it basically impossible to defend my territory because these two are like years apart, which is kind of ridiculous. And what ended up happening was I started next to a fanatical purifier, which, given that fanatical purifiers have quite a hefty amount of, ship strength and fleet size benefits, they continue to invade me unchecked for 200 years or so, and only now are they basically dead. They're gone. They used to own all of where my mouse is, and the last war basically had them fully collapse. I made them bite off more than they could chew, and they choked. So, we're doing well. We're doing better than we were before. But it's, it's touch and go. It's tricky. Yep, Connie's just declared war on the Themlar, so they are indeed pushing into Them's territory, and I can't do anything about that. I guess what I could do is I could declare war on Connie, and then just like proxy fight. But that would be really, really strange. I don't think I'll be doing that. I'll just be happy to be a microstate for now. I am getting habitats, so once I get habitats, I'll be able to start repopulating and spreading. And if I also get climate restoration, I can get all these tomb worlds back that were nuked into nothing. Yeah, look at them all going poof. Honestly, that is a victory in itself.
We grow ever stronger.
So the anchorage is done. And I have a few more ships I want to build, but I don't really know. At this point, the standing armor I have is kind of ornamental. It's not really going to be able to do very much. Unless I fight someone weak, which I don't think really anyone is weak anymore. So this ornamental navy is just to hopefully protect me against whatever little things might get thrown my way. Would I be able to build tall at this point? Yeah, that's sort of my plan. Because I really don't have a lot of other choices. Interesting, Themlar actually took Hizzle. Didn't see that coming. I thought they would just, like, lose outright to Connie. But they still pack a little bit of a punch, which is kind of funny. You would have been in facepalm therapy and just build a bastion at Megahoof? Yeah, there's not much point in that, in conceding more territory, honestly. I can see the validity of building a bastion at Megahoof, but like hiding behind bastions don't really get you very far. So there's no point in really abandoning this section at all. You know, make enemies take it. Don't give it up for free. No nation in the history of the world has ever been like, yeah, just take my territories. I don't need them. I said no one ever. Right? Make them earn it. Make them earn it. That, and I think I'm going to be able to recover this entire bubble. But it looks like Tabataron's about to take Repo. I don't see that Repo's going to remain standing. So Athir and Repo are both gone, and then Themlar does not really have a presence anywhere south anymore. They're just removed from the south. They gone poof. They gone poof. So I got my gene clinics to help me build taller, to replace my population. At this point, yep, it is time to build a colony ship. So I lack a little bit of consumer goods and a little bit of food. Let me buy that. There it is. And we'll roll a colony ship up to Shake and Bakes. Puppy treats, absolutely. Here you go. Puppy. 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 I don't think he wants to try. Oh, here he goes. He just refused to turn around. So it's about 3 years and change. I can declare war on Themlar and try to recapture this bubble here, which would be great. There's a lot of opportunity to spread. I am getting habitat research, which is going to be helpful to be able to recover as well. And Shake is good. Shake is ready. All right, that's another ocean world that we'll terraform. I didn't get any terraforming decisions there, interestingly enough, but that's fine. Hi, bud. Did you enjoy the peanut? I'm gonna say he did. Thank you for tuning in to Stellaris, Cetusian Imperium, which originally streamed live on Twitch, January 18th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams that adjust for time zones. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel. I'll catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell.